Clark. I mean, that's clearly...
Women's basketball has given us some of the most electrifying, emotional, and flat-out insane moments in sports history. From half-court buzzer beaters that ended dynasties, to dunks that silenced every doubter in the building, to brawls that nobody saw coming. These are the craziest moments in women's basketball. Let's get into it. July 30th, 2002. Lisa Leslie catches the ball on the break, takes 2 dribbles, and throws down the first dunk in WNBA history. The arena exploded. The broadcast went silent. One play, and every women can't dunk argument was erased permanently. Candace Parker didn't just dunk in the NCAA tournament, she dunked twice, in the same game. The first woman to ever do it on that stage. And she said, once wasn't enough. She was a freshman, 18 years old. Unreal. Brittany Griner walked into her very first professional game and dunked twice. No warm-up period, no adjustment time, just immediate dominance. The hype was real, and she backed up every single word of it on day 1. At age 36, in her final All-Star game, Sylvia Fowles threw down a breakaway slam and got a standing ovation. Retirement age? She was still flying. The crowd knew they were watching something they'd never see again. 1999. WNBA Finals, Game 2. Teresa Weatherspoon catches the ball past half court with under 3 seconds left. She heaves it. The ball arcs through the air, and it goes in, from half court. To win the game, still considered the greatest shot in WNBA history, and honestly, it might hold that title forever. UConn had won 111 consecutive games, the longest winning streak in the history of college basketball, and Morgan William, a 5'5" point guard from Mississippi State, ended it all with a pull-up jumper at the buzzer. 111 wins, erased by 1 shot from the smallest player on the court. Arike Ogunbowale hit a buzzer beater to beat UConn in the Final Four. Then, 2 days later, she hit another buzzer beater to win the national championship against Mississippi State. 2 games, 2 final shots, 2 wins. That's not clutch, that's destiny. Caitlin Clark, 0.8 seconds on the clock, catches an inbounds pass and drains a fading three-pointer against Indiana. Off balance, contested, nothing but net. She didn't even flinch, just turned and walked away like she already knew it was going in. Arike Ogunbowale stole a pass with 5 seconds left and launched a prayer from nearly half court. It banked in. Game over. Las Vegas wins. The probability of that shot going in, I don't even want to calculate it. Skylar Diggins-Smith took the ball, sprinted the entire length of the court, and finished a contested layup through contact at the horn. Full court, 5 seconds, no timeout, just pure will. A high-arching shot sent the ball perfectly onto the ledge behind the rim. It just sat there, stuck. The game stopped for minutes while everyone tried to figure out how to get it down. Basketball's version of a cat stuck in a tree. A player lost her shoe mid-play, picked it up, and kept playing defense while literally holding the shoe in her hand. The dedication is admirable. The visual is absolutely hilarious. Confetti fell from the rafters after what everyone thought was the game-winning shot. One problem, there was still time on the clock. Players standing in a blizzard of confetti while the refs try to restart the game. Pure chaos. Kelsey Plum took about 5 full steps without dribbling, looked directly at the referee, and seemed genuinely confused when the whistle blew. The travel that could be seen from space. An errant pass drilled the team mascot right in the head from point-blank range. The mascot hit the floor. The crowd screamed. The player who threw it covered her mouth. An innocent bystander caught in the crossfire. Caitlin Clark fell so dramatically after minimal contact that the refs gave her a warning for flopping. Her face afterward? Pure who? Me? Energy. The whole broadcast couldn't stop replaying it. Which moment so far has you the most shocked? Let us know in the comments. And stay tuned. The craziest ones are still coming. The 2008 Sparks vs. Shock Brawl is one of the most violent moments in professional basketball history. Punches thrown, players on the floor, a coach physically stepping in, multiple ejections. This wasn't a game. This was a war. Diana Taurasi got into a face-to-face confrontation with Simone Augustus, nose to nose. The tension was boiling. And then Taurasi just leaned in and kissed her on the cheek. Both got technicals. But Taurasi won the mind game forever. Angel Reese followed Caitlin Clark around the court in the final seconds of the 2023 NCAA Championship, pointing at her ring finger and doing the John Cena "you can't see me" gesture, right in her face. The rivalry that launched women's basketball into the mainstream. This moment was everything. Chennedy Carter shoulder-checked Caitlin Clark to the floor before the ball was even inbounded. No play, no contest, just a flat-out shove. It sparked a national media debate that lasted an entire week. One push, 7 days of headlines. Brittany Griner chased Christina Nigui across the court swinging punches after being hit. Officials had to physically tackle her to stop the fight. Griner stands 6'9". Imagine seeing that running at you full speed. South Carolina versus LSU in the SEC Championship. Camila Cardoso shoved Flaujae Johnson to the ground. Both benches cleared. Johnson's brother jumped over the scorer's table. Multiple ejections. Absolute pandemonium. A referee gave Dejonai Carrington a technical foul for laughing. Not taunting, not trash talking. Laughing. Her reaction was pure disbelief. The broadcast couldn't stop replaying it. A technical for having a good time. Caitlin Clark broke the all-time NCAA scoring record, men's or women's, with a signature 35-foot logo 3 in the first minutes of the game. She didn't sneak past the record with a layup. She obliterated it from the logo. That's the most Caitlin Clark thing ever. Sabrina Ionescu scored 37 out of 40 possible points in the three-point contest, missing only 2 shots. The best performance in the history of the contest, NBA or WNBA. She made Steph Curry's best look average. Aja Wilson dropped 53 points in a single game, tying the all-time WNBA record. She was unstoppable, unguardable, the kind of performance where the opposing team just watches and applauds. Diana Taurasi became the first player in WNBA history to reach 10,000 career points. The crowd erupted, her teammates surrounded her. 10,000 points, a mountain that nobody else has climbed. Angel Reese, as a rookie, broke the all-time WNBA record for consecutive double-doubles with 15 straight games, surpassing Candace Parker, a rookie outpacing legends. The future arrived early. After performing the first successful triple-double in WNBA history, Cheryl Swoops proved that the 40-minute format wasn't too short for greatness. Points, rebounds, assists, all of them, in one game. The first to ever do it. Breanna Stewart dropped 40 points in a WNBA Finals game. 40 in the championship. Nearly unheard of. She carried her team on her back and made it look effortless. It actually rained during a professional WNBA game. They played outdoors at Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York, and the sky opened up. A rain delay in basketball. Let that sink in. Nancy Lieberman was 50 years old when the Detroit Shock signed her to a 7-day contract after the Brawl suspensions left them short. She suited up. She played. She recorded an assist. 50 years old. Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi did a live broadcast during an NCAA tournament game. With wine. Their unfiltered commentary became more viral than the actual game. 2 legends just being themselves. No filter. Maximum entertainment. 55,000 people packed a football stadium just to watch an Iowa women's basketball game. A football stadium. For basketball. The Caitlin Clark effect rewrote what was possible for women's sports. Nothing was ever the same after that. Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi won their 5th Olympic gold medals in Tokyo. The first basketball players, men or women, to ever achieve that. 5 golds. Between them, they built the entire foundation of what women's basketball became. This wasn't just a moment, it was a legacy. From Teresa Weatherspoon's half-court miracle in 1999 to Caitlin Clark filling football stadiums in 2024, women's basketball has never stopped delivering crazy, beautiful, unforgettable moments. Which one blew your mind the most? Tell us in the comments. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and we'll see you soon.